But we can move on. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, what was our
Oh, the
fisting
There
motion.
we go.
Fisting motion means shut up and let's move on.
all right. Yeah, so the second sighting was in June, July of that same year. And a volunteer firefighter was driving once again, and I don't know if I mentioned this last time, so I do apologize. Is by the Little Miami River. This is where all these sightings happen. And, I think I forgot to mention that detail in the first kind of moment. But so a firefighter was driving on the Little Miami River when he noticed that there were like four weird kind of 3 to 4 foot tall figures like playing around in the water. He also noticed the stench in the air.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't find any details on how he described it, but I bet you it was alfalfa and almonds. And then in 1972, so a little bit of span of time, March 3rd, we had another sighting, again, late at night. This was a Loveland police officer by the name of Ray Shockey, and he was driving on river.
A good name.
Also, there's a lot of good names in these, and it's just like a little bit, it's like, is this real? But yeah. So he was driving on Riverside. Oh, this is a good name. Riverside Drive near the Totes Boot Factory. Also by the Little Miami River, when he saw a unidentified animal scurry across the road in front of his vehicle. The animal was fully illuminated in his vehicle's headlights, and he described it as a 3 to 4 foot long or tall, about 50 to 75 pounds, which, by the way, how could someone look at something and know how much it weighs?
No clue.
That is, you're going to hear this a lot with cryptid talk, but people are just randomly throwing out weights like left and right. Like, it was about 55 pounds. Like, how the fuck you know?
They're just like thinking of a dog average size.
I guess, like, it looks like a Labrador retriever sized animal. I don't know.
Maybe that's what they said. And then the person writing it down was like, yeah, it's like 55.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, yeah, if you get an old enough big dog.
They're all someone who works at a carnival that guesses weight. It's like every single person.
Right up.
Step right up. You're about 160.
Don't fat shame me, man. So
That's
yes,
not 160.
No, I know.
No, it's
But-
like so small.
yeah, that's for sure. That's real tiny. That joke was not well thought out. But so he says about 50, 75 pounds, and it had leathery skin. He's reported it kind of like looked back at him and then like crouched and like kind of jumped or scurried over the guardrail and kind of went into the darkness. And then about 2 weeks later, another Loveland police officer by the name of Mark Matthews, good alliteration, reported seeing an unidentified animal crouched in the road in the same vicinity as Shockey's sighting. Matthews did shoot the animal.
Okay.
More animal deaths. Sorry, everyone. Recovered the body and put it in his trunk to show the other guy. And according to Matthews, it was actually a large iguana, about 3 to 3.5 feet long. But he didn't recognize it because it seemed to have been missing its tail. They assume like either someone has a pet and it got loose, or like maybe it just got too big and they just released it. He showed it to Shockey, who said, yes, that was the animal I saw. And then Matthews later on down the road had talked to some author who wanted to like write a book about the Loveland frog. But the author did omit the part about it actually being an iguana. So as you, one last sighting, a little bit more recent, 2016.
That's real recent.
Real recent. As far as cryptids go, that's pretty much today. A couple was playing Pokemon Go. Yes. And before you ask, the person said, no, it was not a monster in the game. It was real. They saw the Loveland frog. It was in that similar kind of area, but a little further from the Little Miami River. And there's some really bad photographic evidence and a video, but they quickly admitted it was a hoax.
Oh.
So, yeah. So
2016, we all needed something.
we needed something.
We were reaching for hope of anything else.
Yeah, like the pictures, it just looks like someone has a really bad cosplay outfit on with 2 giant flashlights for eyeballs.
Yeah.
It's bad. It's quite evident that it is not real. So, theories obviously is like they're demons, per the Miami people. a pet iguana that got loose without a tail, aliens. That's kind of the general theories across the board. One other little tidbit before I hand it over to Jim. I tried so hard. I could not find any recordings, but for the Cincinnati Fringe Fest in 2014, there was a bluegrass musical based on the Loveland Frog called Hot Damn, It's the Loveland Frog. I swear I looked for hours. I could not find, I only found like mentions of it in articles, but I could not find the recording, and I am so distraught.
Yeah,
Like,
I want to hear that.
I know, I do.
I wonder what year was that?
2014. Like,
it's not that long
I
ago.
went like searching, you know, like I did my best.
I'll check on the archive. What is it, archive.com or something like that, where it archives all of the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I can find something that got posted and then deleted, or
Yeah, like I was so bummed. I was like, what? Because, you know, there's not too many cryptids that get their own songs. There's a few, but like a whole damn
Mr.
musical.
Mothman, send me your eyes.
Dun, dun, dun,
Send me
dun.
your prophecy.
But yeah, so that is the Loveland Frog. Just a great, goofy, wholesome little cryptid.
Nice.
Yes.
That just reminded me of the what's it called? The kappa or
Yeah, Kappa.
kappa?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
like
Japanese demon.
the
that-
yokai that has like the little like
cup on its head.
yeah, the little
yeah.
leaf lily
Yeah.
pad, and it collects water,
Yeah.
and also comes for a gland that's in your butt.
What?
Oh.
Which one?
What?
Which gland?
So, okay, based on what I know of it, is like that is kind of one of its key traits is like, be careful, don't hang your ass over a river, because like the kappa will come and like try to pluck this like spherical gland out of your butt.
I mean, is it your prostate? I don't know of many glands in there. I mean, there might be tons.
I mean,
don't fucking know.
You know,
I feel like dogs have a gland. In
Yeah,
their
they
butt.
sure do.
yeah, because like the way to scare away a kappa is just fart on them. Look, I'm not making this shit up.
Don't
Yeah.
hold it.
Yeah, don't hold it in. Scare a kappa. Like, but yeah, that is what. Yeah, they are kind of like frog amphibious kind of turtle things.
Yeah. Yeah. That was like the first thing that popped in my head, which also made me think like eventually we should do cryptids that are from like other ancient like demons.
Yeah.
Because they fall into the same category.
100%.
Like-
yeah.
Like Jim and I have been talking about it, and I've been doing a little bit of research too, because a lot of yokai come from like Shinto. So I'm kind of trying to make sure that I'm being sensitive to that, because Shinto is like a religion. And to make sure that I am not disrespecting a sacred, because there's some like yokai that are a little bit more like, okay, you fit into the context of sexy time. It's probably chill.
Yeah.
You know, so
we don't
like,
want to like demean a specific. I get you,
because I was doing a research on a specific one, wink, you know, and I was also just like looking up generally like Shinto and yokai, and like, is Shinto still practiced and all this, which it is. It's you know, just for folks at home, little tidbit. It's like kind of Japan's indigenous like religion. It's like its oldest religion. You know, there's debate on whether it is or is not a religion, but I would say if some people think it is, then it is. Get over it, you know.
Now I want to do a Kraken porn.
Oof. That's a big boy.
He is a big boy,
Yeah.
but he is covered in, well, I don't know. I mean, there's lots of different descriptions. Technically, he's Norse, by the way. Like, I don't know why they put it in all the Greek stuff, but he's an Old Norse creature.
Yeah. I mean,
I think he's from the story of Eroad,
mm,
which is one of the greatest names.
I wouldn't mind doing Greek creatures as well, though. I mean,
Mhm.
like,
Yeah.
any kind of
Cyclops.
monster I'm down for.
Yeah.
Minotaur.
Minotaur. Hello, Minotaur. Pat Benatar.
all right. Okay.
Speaking of Pat Benatar,
Yeah.
the name that I came up for to hide the fact that we were talking about Loveland Frogman was Schmovlin Bogham. and Joyce made a very good ditty.